we can actually move to the first game soon, can't we?
Yeah, let's just do it. They're already on the server, ready and waiting.
It's iSte versus Hippy.
I'm going to call him Steve.
Steve or iSte. I like iSte.
I think Steve will win.
You think Steve will win?
Yeah.
I'm not sure, man. I don't know, but it looks like they have had the ready up commands, so we are going to be seeing them. First game of the day, round of 64 of the FACEIT Duel Cup number 26. We're in a Lost World with Hippy and iSte. Gonna start on Steve. In fact, he's gonna have the gauntlet over and straight to the lava. That couldn't really have been any quicker, to be honest. Maybe if he just went straight for it instead of running to the rockets, I think it would have been almost as effective. But Hippy is going to have the advantage off the beginning, so let's go check out how he's doing at the moment. Rocking 200, 100 right now. And looking for that lightning gun.
I really don't like the way this game started off.
Sure.
It's like Steve's going to win, and then he just dies, kills himself right at the start. It's not very good. But Hippy right now is just in a great position. He's got his opponent trapped. He's got Mega coming up, and look, Steve just walking straight into him out of the teleporter, and look, there's nothing he can do, and he resigns to that by just having that pummel out and just running away. But he does manage to live, although not anymore.
A little bit. Man, your little minion isn't doing so well here.
No.
Come on, you jinxed him.
I liked him because his rockets in the warm-up were really nice.
Yeah. No, you're definitely right. Hippy was lacking, but this was just a plan. He knew, okay, let's just look weak. I'm going to hustle my opponent here. Steve won't know what hit him. But there's ages until any items, and I don't know if that was meant to be a rocket jump or if he planned on going down there. But some definite nice acrobatics we're seeing. Mega up now. Hippy with some good timing here. That's very nice to see from him. And red coming up soon. Maybe he's going to plan on taking a load of items. Even better. Grab away a yellow. Steve is up at the top, stealing good rockets now.
And now Hippy's got a great position as well. Steve is really screwed. Oh, it just did do a lot of damage to the plasma gun though, so he does manage to force Hippy back a bit, which is smart of Hippy to not stick around for too long. But still, positioning there from Hippy was really, really nice, and Steve was without too many options, and luckily that one option that he had did pay off. And Hippy is, you'd be surprised that he doesn't have more of a stack going for him right now. Look, he's going to jump onto that Mega and unaware completely.
And there
Steve
it goes
was
again.
still just hanging around, and that's some good stuff from Steve. If he can keep making good of these positional plays, he's going to put himself right back in this one.
Yeah, Hippy's just trying to grab these major items. He's trying to do a little bit of a cooler here. He needs to get on a couple, at least one yellow as well per rotation to ideally cripple Steve. And surely getting into the center area now. He's going to have to be careful. He's going to show his face as well. It is lightning gun on lightning gun. Steve dropping down to the lower level. Hippy not really connecting enough. Is he going to be able to pull off a frag? Whoa. There it is, the air rocket. That's a way to go, man. Yeah. Hippy was hustling us with those rockets.
Yeah, he missed every southern shaft there. That was really, really bad. The shaft aim, really bad. But he saved it completely with that mid-air rocket. And Hippy now has another shot at just keeping control going. But last time, Steve did actually manage to show that he was able to slowly win things back around, because Hippy seemed to have a lot of lack of awareness. And here comes Steve out. I don't know if he should take this one, but look, he pushes Hippy right into the lava. There's a lot of damage there. And Steve, even with some more good damage from the splash, has actually put Hippy in a precarious position now, as he has to go for that teleporter. He does indeed, but Steve not able to quite trap him, and not with the best positioning or item awareness. That could have been such an amazing play from Steve, but unfortunately he will come away a bit at the disadvantage there after all.
I hope that Steve really took a note of those timings, because he heard both of the items getting taken, so there's no real reason why he shouldn't turn up to one of them, or at least be overlooking Hippy taking the items. You know, there's time for him to really do some damage, and he has been excellent at it so far. Every time Hippy tries to go for the big items, there's a little rocket damage, a little more through the teleporter, just a splash. And Mega coming up next. Steve is there, but he's not going to be able to pick up the item. Getting away with his life, he's managing to keep the scores close, regardless of being on that negative number.
Yeah, a lot of very close situations here. Steve almost had a good shot on that Mega, but was a bit too shy, a bit too cautious maybe. But at least he's still alive, so he's still got opportunities. Only 3 frags and 6 minutes left, so yeah, he's got plenty of time to try and find another way as he picks up all those shards as Hippy waits patiently for a red armor that's 10 seconds away. He's going to actually leave that area now and go towards the Mega, which is the smarter choice as it's coming up sooner. And Steve definitely has the time on it. He's got good positioning, which he does have more or less. He can do a lot of damage.
Wow.
There's 2 direct rockets. That's really going to help a lot in his aim here to try and win back control. And he's going to get this red as well. He just has to escape without taking too much damage, and then he's done the job. But can he do it? There's a good rocket jump out, and he even gets the next yellow. Perfect.
Good stuff by Steve. I don't know if these guys are going to be able to really give us the game that Kilston and Pavel did on Friday. I'm not sure we're going to be seeing the same level of overtimes today, but definitely these guys working closely around each other. Steve would really need to start building up this frag soon if we were to see another 10 overtimes. Oh, Hippy getting that mega health, jumping out immediately. But iSte as well, showing us a couple of rocket jumps. And I'm going to switch over to Steve. We've seen a lot of Hippy in the first half of the game. And Steve now, let's see if he's going to really be able to come up with the solution to what the problem is. What with Hippy having all the control, a big rocket there. He's going to have to move back. 39 health is really not enough to work with, but some great rocket damage. He's not letting Hippy get past. And this is where almost a very difficult situation. And there on the teleporter exit, Hippy with a direct shot. He's going to get his 3rd frag here, making it 4 a difference. And maybe try and steal this yellow armor. Steve is just kind of running in circles a little bit here.
Yeah, it seems really unfortunate. He's had a lot of good opportunities he's made for himself, but just can't quite close out each time, and Hippy just runs away with it. Sometimes a bit lucky, sometimes not, like most notably that nice mid-air rocket from that saved his ass back at the rocket launcher area in the mid, and Hippy now just with everything he needs. The frag lead, control, the item times, just bully his opponent around, gets the Mega. Steve did do some nice damage, but here is the red to fall back on, and if he does a rocket jump up, he can get himself to that yellow as well, steal away more armor away from Steve. But look, Steve's just going to get caught right out in the open with that LG, easy as... What's easy? I was going to say cake, but I don't know. I was like, it sounds wrong. Yeah, I was going to say, easy, that's what I wanted to say, but...
Easy as Easter eggs.
I guess that's thematic, so...
I just think Steve's going to need some Easter eggs to cheer him up after this game, because Hippy, even though he lost control very briefly, he's managed to completely work it into his own, and he is doing just fine right now. The pressure is mounting for Steve. He's going to need to find an answer ASAP, otherwise the clock is going to be his biggest enemy, even more so than Hippy. And he's going to find himself dwindling out here in round of 64. 200 there for Hippy, looking unstoppable right now. There's the yellow. He can be happy just having the item, but he's looking for a frag as well, and Steve didn't even realize he was looming above his head. And it is just getting from bad to worse here for Steve.
Yeah, this time my prediction was completely wrong. Warm-up means nothing.
No, don't trust warm-up.
I keep thinking about the cake thing now. I know I should be thinking about the game, but I don't know.
I can't wait for the Easter egg later, man.
Yeah, I mean, I guess cake is easy for people who are good at baking, but I don't really practice baking, so it doesn't really work.
Pretty difficult, really.
Well, baking's supposed to be really easy, I think. It's supposed to be it's like a science, just follow the steps.
Are you saying it's a subjective catchphrase?
Perhaps still relative. But Hippy is looking in a great position to move forwards to the round of 32, because this is actually the round of 64, I think.
Yeah.
And I think the most notable player in the tournament today has to be Cypher.
Gotta be right. He's had huge earnings recently. iSte looking really close. I call him iSte. He gets the frag. Steve gets the frag. He is on 0 now, but he is unhealthy. He is going to have to limp over to some health bubble. There's one. 50 health bubble, looking tasty, but he wants that yellow. Definitely going to be a bit better for him at this point. But with a minute and 45 seconds to go, he's looking just to regain his dignity here rather than pull it into a tied game, I think.
Yeah, looking at the player list as well. Cypher, Matrox Demon, Agent, Pony. Spaniard. Quite cool to see him back. Back seeing Twister, Fizz, and CNZ3, but CNZ actually already got knocked out by Aranax.
What?
Yeah, that happened. Apparently there was some wine as well, but...
I bet. Oh, Hippy might go down once more. Could be another frag for Steve, and it is going to be. Just over a minute to go. It's fine. He's getting some numbers on the board here, so this isn't so bad. He can be happy with that. Oh, he's got to watch out. Nice. Hippy knows how to fire air rockets. But there's the lava. One each now for the lava. He found it. Oh, it depends what he was looking for, I guess.
I'm wondering as well. What are they looking for?
Oh, I'm going to get another. Steve, Hippy's probably let go. Man, the Fire's had a hat-trick now. It sounds like these guys at least know each other fairly well.
Yeah, there must be an inside joke going on.
Oh, Steve pretty low at this point. He does try and search for the frag, but I don't think he's going to be finding it there.
Apparently In's told him the railgun was in the lava.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
No, it's not, guys. He was lying to you. Oh, man, with 30 seconds to go, Steve has managed to bring it to something pretty close and respectable at this point. Although I do imagine Hippy's probably, you know, chilled out a little bit. He had the first 7 minutes almost fully intensive control. And now he can relax. He knows, I'm not going to lose 4 frags in 10 seconds. It's all good. I'm going to be seen through to the next round. And Steve is going out. And GG. And Hippy, you're going to have to send your demo over to our production studio, because maybe a spot for you in the top 5.
Maybe.
And of course, guys, if you have been playing the winter season and you've got a frag that maybe wasn't seen on stream, you can send your demo in, providing it's from the tournament. Send it over to ddk@faceit.com.
That works.
Yeah. Send it.